How to shop on AliExpress from New Zealand. First, go here where the flag appears and look for the country so the official AliExpress version for New Zealand loads. For language, leave it in English, and for currency, you can change it if you want. I'll leave it in US dollars and hit save. Now, I'll show you step by step how to buy and what to keep in mind. As you can see here, there are heaps of products, loads of deals, and up the top you'll find even more. Here we've got a deal on products, and over here you'll also find product categories, but we'll pick a product as an example and I'll show you what to look for. First of all, let's pick a random product. Let's choose this product over here on the right. It's already showing up for us, and we'll take a closer look at everything we need to keep in mind. First of all, on the left side, we should check the photos to see if they actually match the product description, which is over here. Always remember to pay close attention to the title of the product, because sometimes you might get confused. That is, they might be showing you this iPhone here, but it turns out they are not actually selling the iPhone, they are selling this battery. So it's important to tell the difference, because sometimes people feel ripped off when they see one product in the pictures and get something else. But it's because they didn't read this part of the title. Also, remember that when we search for products on AliExpress, the price we see is the lowest available price. What do I mean by that? When you go into the listing, you'll notice that if I, for example, change the color of the product or the specifications here, you'll see that some options cost more than others. For example, this one here costs $15.22, and this one over here is $16.18. That's why, before you know how much it costs, you need to specifically choose which variation or size of the product you want, so you know what the final price is. Then, once you've read and seen all of this, you'll go down to the section where the reviews are, and here it's important that it has at least 4.5 stars, and hopefully plenty of reviews as well. For example, in this case it only has 15. I recommend a minimum of 30 or even 50 to be sure that real people are actually buying these products. Now we are going to click where it says see more, and here we'll filter using this image icon so we can read and, above all, see real photos of the products. Since the photos that appear at the top of the AliExpress page are, let's say, edited, they look really good, whereas the photos here in the reviews are real photos from customers who have actually bought this specific product. So there we can see more for comparison, for example next to a hand, what the actual size is on a table. And yeah, here we can see every detail of what it's really like. Once you've chosen the product you want, now we'll move over to the right side to make the purchase. Now here, you need to be sure about the person who's selling it to you. What you can do is click on it and you'll go to the shop or to the products this person offers. And what you can do is check here in this section how many positive or negative reviews they have overall, because this person doesn't just sell this product, but several others as well, and obviously it's better if they have generally positive reviews. Then this will show up depending on where you are. Just click on it and here you'll need to specifically choose your country, then select your location depending on where you are, and that's it. This applies here. Remember that depending on where you're located, here on the left where the price is, it might include some taxes as well, depending on your location. Then down the bottom here, the shipping price will appear. In this case, it's completely free, but there's no tracking number, meaning we won't be able to track the product to know where in the world it is, whether it's arrived in our city, or even if it's already at our place. That's why I recommend you buy products that have a tracking option. You just look for it, go in, and when you select free shipping, it should show that tracking is included. Then here it will specifically show the date when the product will arrive at your house or at the place you've chosen to receive it. After that, if you want, you can also change the quantity. You can choose as many products as you like. Just increase it here, and depending on what you want, you place your order. I'm going to leave it at 1 and click where it says Buy Now. Once I click Buy Now, this pops up here, and here it shows my shipping address. It's censored because, well, it's my personal address. I can click here where it says change and adjust the address to wherever I am. Then, under payment methods, depending on where you are, you'll see the option to add a credit or debit card or some other payment methods. Like I said, this all depends on your location. And as you can see here, there's an option for promo codes. I'll leave one for you in the description if I can get access to it. And then here in the summary, you'll see the price of the product and the shipping cost. This probably changed and went up because I only chose a really cheap product. That's why I recommend that you go straight to any product here and add several to your cart. And once you add several products, the shipping cost will probably go down, so it won't be as expensive. So what you can do is talk to friends or family who want to order from AliExpress and place a single order together. That way, the shipping cost will drop significantly or at least stay the same, but since you're getting a lot more products, it's definitely much more worthwhile to make the purchase. And once you've made your purchase here, you click where it says place order, and when you get your tracking number, you'll go to this website called exactly as it appears above, 17 Track. What you'll do is enter your tracking numbers for your orders here and track them to see where they are, whether they've arrived in your country, if they've reached your house, and keep a close eye to make sure your order actually arrives. Likewise, if the order doesn't arrive at your house or the place you chose, you can make a claim with AliExpress and they'll obviously refund your money. But for that you need to pay close attention to the delivery date. Remember, this one said that it would arrive by May 5th at the latest. So since it's May, what you need to do is wait until that date. And when that date arrives, if your product from this seller still hasn't turned up, what you do is make a claim so they refund your money.